so what we were talking about was the financing and trying to delve a little more into that. And I just wanted to summarize what we spoke about just a few moments ago, that in terms of cash and finance, that you prefer going financing, and that you mentioned that you have a pretty clear direction on your financing options, and you mentioned that you have been pre-approved for about $250,000, and you'd mentioned that was something that that was just a number that you had requested from your lender, and you said that that the last time that you had a credit score done, you believe it was in the high 700s. And since you're an engineer and you've been employed for the last 5 years, that will be information that a lender would most likely want to know. And you also mentioned that you'd like to invest up to 20% of the purchase price of the home. And so I made some scenarios that we can go over to help you understand the monthly investment levels. Okay? So, what you can see here is I used the purchase price of $250,000 and the published rates. Actually, it's a little bit above published rates for a 30-year fixed mortgage. These numbers right here are the components for getting you a loan, so that we're going to call that closing costs. This component is to prepay to set up an escrow if you chose to get an escrow. With 20% down, it's not a requirement, however, recommended. And when you come down here, you're going to see this is a credit when you use Ryland Mortgage Company. And so we have got, in the final summary, we've got the principal and interest, taxes, and homeowners insurance for, in this particular scenario, 20% down would be about $1,800. I ran another one for you just so if you knew how much it would be for a home a little bit more than that. So I did the same published rates with $260,000, and so you can see that it only goes up a small amount. Is that good? Terrific. Also, if you were not interested in or reconsidering the amount of money that you wanted to put as a down payment, just as a backup plan, I did a 10% loan. This one does not require PMI. So right here we've got the published rates for $260,000, and you can see the payment goes up a little bit to almost $2,000. But you'd mentioned that that was your target on a monthly investment, anyways, was about $2,000. You can see you can reduce your equity into the home by approximately half. Good. Any questions at this point? No? Terrific. Well, I also wanted to provide you with information in regards to information that a mortgage company would require, such as pay stubs, W-2s. So here's a list of that, and I'll send you a link for a mortgage application with Ryland Mortgage Company. And the advantage for using Ryland Mortgage Company is obviously competitive rates, experience and responsive professionals. We have an equity position in them, so they support the building organization. And they have a wonderful track record of on-time closings. In addition to that, the incentives of the credit that I just shared with you just a few moments ago. Now, if this sounds like something that you'd be interested in, if you've got any other questions, if not, let's schedule a time to put the paperwork together. Great.